Hi guys, it's Orville Edward Walcott here. Well done. Welcome to the video 3 in my free bootcamp training series. Today I'm going to focus on list building, why it's so important to know how to build a list. Now, a list is the lifeblood of your business. Now, if you've been watching videos 1 and 2, my free video training series, I've been speaking about deliberately my credentials in terms of people who I've helped in America, United Kingdom, all over the world, the Far East, build large businesses earning per day commissions of $1,250, $3,300, $5,500, and even $10,000 per sale. People like Chris, Mark, Victoria, Ashley, all people who were where you are right now. When I've been asked to speak at international events, I've been very, very honoured to do that. One of the main things I always teach on is list building. It is the lifeblood of your business. As well as being an international speaker and business coach and building businesses, I've also got a background in sports coaching. And so I understand the importance of nutrition in the body. List building is to your business as oxygen and blood and water is to your body. It's that important. So let's jump into it. I'm going to explain 3 areas about list building, what it is, why you need one, and how to build a list. So let's jump straight into the training. So first of all, in terms of what a list is, a list, very simply, it's a list of names and emails of people who have initially shown interest in your product or service because they've gone to your website's lead capture page or squeeze page or opt-in page and deliberately left their name and email based on some free training that you're offering, something of value. So all my video series link in. You recall in the first video series I talked about the stages of the internet process, and part of that is that once visitors, what we call traffic, come to your website, if there's something of value, and the best things I recommend to get their name and email address would be a free ebook. And if you don't know what an ebook is, then I can show you what it is in separate training. An ebook, a free video training series like this one, or other things you can give, but in exchange for something of value that's going to help them, like for example this series is, they'll then leave you their name and their email address. Now, once they do that, they then go onto what's called your list, what's called a list of subscribers. And a list of subscribers simply means a list of people, and that can be hundreds or thousands, with leaving their name and their email address. Now, once you've got that list is gold dust, and you now need to be emailing your list every single day with something of value. Because in terms of what an email list is, it's a list of people who have said provisionally, we are interested in your product or service. We are now willing for you to start marketing and building that relationship with us for us to buy. So, I think about even, the best, football teams in the world. I live in London here, so we've got massive football teams like Manchester United or Arsenal or other famous, clubs. I think about, the other, I play rugby as well, also in basketball in America. Every successful team, every big company, they are always building a list, looking to recruit new talent, looking to bringing new blood into their organization. You've got to have that understanding and mindset as well. Like I said, and I'll keep saying it, it is the lifeblood of your business. I think of a woman named Victoria. Victoria, her business was doing okay, not amazing, but okay, making about 3,000 or 4,000 a month. We then showed her how to start building her list properly, and it skyrocketed to the stage where by now 15,000 a month is pretty normal. List building is the key. So a list is a list of people who are interested provisionally in your product. Now, in terms of why you build it, there are 3 reasons as to why you build a list. Now, the first reason is this. You recall in an earlier video, I spoke about a thing called the buying cycle. Now, the buying cycle is crucial to understand. And what it means is this. All because someone has given you their name and their email address, it does not necessarily mean they're ready to buy straight away. Think about it. There are times when you and I, we may go online and type something in Google. you know you want to buy something, but you're at the beginning of your buying cycle. You're not yet ready to buy, nowhere near it. And if someone tries to pressure you, you'll just simply just hang the phone up. Yeah, you're doing your initial research, what I might call due diligence, but you're not yet ready to buy, but you will. Well, some people are at the beginning of the buying cycle, whereas some people are at the end of the buying cycle. They've done their due diligence, they know what they want, they are ready to buy it right now. Now, you aren't telepathic, you don't know where people are in the buying cycle. So the reason why you build a list is therefore you can email these people daily to keep your name, your personality, in front of them every single day. Now, if you don't, other people will. Like I said in an earlier video, if you email once a week, it's not enough. Even twice a week is not enough. You need to be doing it once a day. And to do that, you want to use what's called an autoresponder. And an autoresponder, and there are lots of them out there. There's Infusionsoft, there's GetResponse, there's Aweber. The best one is, I think, is Aweber. That's the one that I use. And I can give you a link to Aweber in just down below. But if you check down below, you'll see a link to Aweber. What that does, it allows me to send one email to thousands of people who are on my list, rather than me trying to go into Google Gmail and send out, the email individually, which would take forever. Like I said, time is precious. So by doing that, it keeps those people who are at the start of the buying cycle, there are those people who are at the middle, there are those people who are at the end. Let me tell you a story. There's a guy named Jonathan. Jonathan is a chartered accountant. Now, this is rather extreme because industry figures show, and people like myself who are leaders in this industry, we have access to these figures. It shows that on average, people need to see your product or service about 7 times before they're willing to buy. 7 times on average. Some will buy straight away. That is, they go to your website, leave their name and their email on the Squeeze Capture page or the opt-in page. They then go straight through to your offer. Maybe you'll have a video there, and they'll see the video and they'll immediately press the buy button. Very few will. 1 or 2 might, but very few will. Invariably, the average person will need to be exposed to you about 7 times. How are they exposed to you? Through emailing daily. Now, this guy named Jonathan, he was on the email list for up to 3 years. For 3 years, didn't like a single Facebook post, didn't respond to any email. With Aweber, you can get a list, you can see who opens your emails and who does not. You can also see what's called the opt-in rates of people who actually click through and actually, first of all, click on your email, and say you've got a video, people who click on that. It's very, very good, really, really simple. I'll do separate training on that. I won't go into it now. It really, really is simple, but essential to know. So for 3 years, he did nothing. Then finally he buys and spends up to $30,000 on the spot. Now, why am I telling you that? I'm not saying it to boast, not at all. I'm saying it though to say this: if I didn't understand the buying cycle, now that's rather extreme. Like I said, if you're emailing every single day, then as people open it, it's nowhere near going to take no longer than 3 years. It could be, there are people I mentioned like Andy and Mark, who started making 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 plus within, the first 2-3 weeks or 2-3 months. 3 years is an extraordinarily long time. But would you agree? If I'd have stopped marketing to him, that's $30,000 that would not have been made. So understanding the buyer cycle is absolutely crucial, maintaining that. The second reason, and the second why you need a list, is you need to build a relationship. People only buy from those who they know, who they like, and who they trust. It's just human nature. Like I said, think when you go shopping for your groceries, for your milk, for your any groceries. If it's close by, if you know them, if they smile at you, if you've got a relationship with them, it just makes you more comfortable to want to buy. That's human nature. That's marketing. So you want to make people feel more at ease with who you are. And so building a relationship is absolutely key. That makes people want to do that. And a really good way to do that, not only with your emails, is to use Facebook. You want to be posting on Facebook daily. Something which is inspirational, something which also gets people to know you. You know, when I post on Facebook, you know, rarely do I post about making money online. I never really use that for Facebook. My stuff is really about myself, just ordinary stuff I'm doing with family, with friends, going on holiday. People get a chance to know get to know me, the person, you know, and just fun things I do. You know, we're going to the cinema, going to theatre, going to the opera. You know, if I'm going to go and play rugby, and we're going to, you know, dinner with friends. You know, people want to get to know you, and social media lets people get to know you and like you and get to trust you. So the tone of your Facebook, for example, as a powerful method for people to get to know you, the message needs to be different, you know, to your email marketing. But once they've got that relationship with you, people then want you to sell to them. Remember, they've given you their name and their email address, they've opted in, they are expecting you to actually sell to them. But there's a right way and a wrong way, which I'll look at another time. But you want to make sure you're giving value. Now, in terms of the last point, which is how do you build a list? How precisely, when building a profitable online business, do you build a list? Well, again, it links to all my videos. They're sequential. They all link in, Nick carry another theme. You recall, first of all, I talked about the buyers, the structure of how someone comes to your website. First of all, you're going to have traffic or visitors to your site. This is the last one of the how. Once you get the traffic, what we call people or visitors or essential eyeballs on your offer every single day, these people then go through to what's called a website or a lead capture page. And they're then going to leave their name and email on that page because you're giving something of value. That can be a free video series, an ebook, something like that. After that, they then go down into what's called, they'll leave their details on a website. And once they go through to that, they'll then go onto your subscriber list in something like Aweber, which I strongly recommend with Aweber. Now, once they do that, they're then going to start getting emails from you. Now, I mentioned before about technology. It's essential to have an autoresponder. And I do separate training on Aweber when you click the link below where it says you can gain access to Aweber. What this lets me do and will allow you to do is send one email broadcast out to your entire list. So for example, this is a video series, 1 of 7. Now, what I'm doing is quite literally, my luggage is out there because I'm going to be taking my upteenth holiday this year. I'll be flying off to Prague in the Czech Republic tomorrow. Now, even though I will be in Prague, my business will still be growing. My people will still be getting my value-driven emails. Why? Even though I'll be in Prague, you know, relaxing with friends and so forth, the email will still be going out via Aweber because it's an autoresponder. It lets me leverage my time. It also lets me manage my list. Now that's more advanced training, but you can sort out your list based on different responses people give. Therefore, the email is tailored for them. Therefore, people really feel that, you know what, this is really resonating with me. I'm getting to know Orville more. I'm getting to know a bit about his product. Therefore, yes, I'm more comfortable with buying him. And that takes time. I mean, it can happen very quickly. It can happen within the space of, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks or month 1 or 2. I think of Mark. Mark had struggled for a long time. I showed him how to do this very, very simply, and he now gets paydays of 8,800. Now, his struggle before to do this because he hadn't been shown, or he's emailing once or twice a week. So again, nothing which I ever share with you in these value-packed videos, these videos, money-wise worth over easy $2,000, but I'm giving you for free because you've taken action. None of it is theory. I mention real people, real names, real amount, not to boast, but because you can get the same results. With your email, I want to recommend something also as well, and that is this. With your emails, you're emailing them a day, one per day. You want to make sure that every 4 emails, you're just giving something of value, but in those 4 emails, do not put a link to buy from you. You want to give 4 emails of value, but there's no link to buy anything. And then on your 5th email, you then give something of value and then the link when they can buy from you. This is not taught in the industry. You've just learned something which most marketers simply don't know, and that is this. Human nature is this. People hate to be sold to, but they love to buy. We hate to be sold to, but we love to buy. If every email you're giving your link to buy this, click here, buy this, click there, buy that, people are going to feel that you're spamming them and you're selling them. And this is what's going to happen. Well, what they would do is what you and I would do. They'll just simply press delete or complain or just put it in a junk folder or spam folder, and you're pouring all that marketing money or investment of time down the drain. So I hope this has been really, really valuable to you in terms of explaining once again what a list is, why you need one, and how to actually build a list. And you want to be consistent with that. So I hope it's been really, really valuable to you. Again, I really enjoy training and helping you get the results that you want. What I do, because I help people all over the world build teams very quickly, we always say this: the money is in the list. Once you have your list, you've got to value them. Email them every day with quality, and also as well make sure the email isn't enough. You want to be using, of all the social media platforms, Facebook is the quickest and the easiest by far to actually getting people to know, like and trust you. Remember, I always say this, that your business is not really your business. Your business are people, their needs, their goals, their strengths. And I strongly recommend, as much as you're in this to make money, you really got to, like I do, bleed wanting to help people grow and succeed. Yes, the money is important, but having a heart to help people, grow and succeed, people can just sense it. And the more you have that, is the more in your emails it will come through, as well as in your Facebook marketing. Now, there's separate training I do on email marketing because I want to keep these videos very much on point and move on to the next video. But I do, if you go through to my blog, what you'll get access to in my blog is much more precise training on different elements of the business. So I hope this is really, really valuable to you. Again, if it was of value, then please by all means go on and click the link below to get access to Aweber, and then click the next sequence in this free video training series. Again, so all the Edward Woolcott, really glad to be able to help you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.